Hello, my beautiful creative friends. How are you? I'm Amma, your mindful wellness guide, and I'm here to inspire myself and you to live out our best lives. So, the practice of mindfulness is about being in the present moment experience with openness, curiosity, and the willingness to be with what is, ideally without judgment, so that you can explore yourself, yourself in the world, and see things more clearly. See yourself more clearly as you are in relation to the world, to what happens around you, to yourself, to others. It's a very positive practice. It's a practice that also requires stillness and silence, especially the silence of the mind, so that you see what's going on within yourself. It is such a beautiful practice. And on the other hand, I've heard of certain articles being written about the mindful soldier, meaning that there are army soldiers training in combat using mindfulness to kill the other parties, right? The other people. And this is very negative. Mindfulness is being used and manipulated in that way to cause harm. And that is very bad. So, the foundation of everything before you practice mindfulness will be ethics. It's ethical conduct. It's what your values are in relation to yourself and the world, how you show up. So for some people, they can relate it to their religion and what the rules of their religion says. Thou shalt not kill, right? Thou shalt not steal. Things that keep us in order and in harmony with each other. So ethics is very important. And I want to read off a few lists of ethics that I found in an article on Google. It's just a list of ethical values. I think they did this particularly in a workspace environment and how to work with others. But still, I think it's things that you can relate to. So ethics, accountability, altruism, avoiding harm, benevolence, collaboration, confidentiality, doing good, fairness, global worldview, greater good, honesty, inclusion, integrity, justice, kindness, moral awareness, mutual benefit, positive intent, preventing harm, respect for boundaries, respect for others, respect for human rights and dignity, service, support for well-being of others, sustainability, taking responsibility, transparency, trustworthiness, and valuing differences. So those are some values I think that they put in a leadership article, but just plain old ethics. And that is so important to practice before you even dive into the mindfulness practice, the practice of concentration and bringing yourself to this present moment experience over and over again so that you're not plagued by future and past thinking and stuck in those places where really what exists is this present moment. This is where we can do good. So again, I've been asked about that, where people can cause harm, right? Mindful harm to people. To me, that is not mindfulness. Mindfulness cannot exist without loving kindness. Not the one that I practice, not the one that I teach, which is more in line with insight meditation. So you go into yourself to see yourself clearly, to see yourself in the world and notice any traumas or burdens that have happened throughout your life, and also healing, observing yourself, observing the wildness of your mind that we call the monkey mind. It's going from one branch to the other, and that is a depiction of like how our mind thinks 70,000 thoughts a day, and usually it's the same thoughts. And we go in this cycle. Humans can tend to be addictive. And so when we practice mindfulness in such a way that we bring in kindness, loving kindness to ourselves and to our situation and our surroundings, right? What can blossom is more deep understanding of ourselves and humanity. So if you've read an article about the mindful warrior that is killing or shooting others, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that that is even something that humans are doing, but this is not the mindfulness that I teach. They must mean that they are teaching their soldiers concentration to kill. But mindfulness does not work without ethics, valuing humanity and humankind, and being one and seeing ourselves in one another. So that's what I want to say about that. The other part that I want to say is we practice now, like right now, when I practice with you, you might have very nice experiences, but you practice now for future challenges. So when you do practice and it becomes a part of your life, when those challenges arise, whether it's getting into a discussion with a loved one, a disagreement, or a strong emotion shows up for you, you're not feeling so well, anything that can come into your life and challenge you, that's when you actually implement the work that you've been doing for a long time. And that is why a consistent practice is so valuable. Because maybe you feel like in this moment, you don't need mindfulness because you feel good and mindful and present. But the moment that something comes up that challenges your mind and your state, then that's when we really need the mindfulness, when we really need the deep sense of knowing and connection. And that is what I prepare you for, so that we practice together. And I hope that you never have a very difficult time or very strong challenge. But if it happens, then maybe you're more prepared, right? With loving kindness, with understanding, with a practice and tools that will help you be more resilient and see yourself more strong as opposed to defeated or the victim. So I'm here to make you strong, to allow you to see the power within you so that you can live well, you can live your best life. That's why I always say, let's create a peaceful mind so that we can live our best life. Without a peaceful mind, or whatever word you want to change for peaceful, right? Without a clear mind, without a focused mind, without an honest mind, without an authentic mind of being yourself, we can't live our best lives. So this is what I would want for myself and for you. So I hope that this helps in some way. It might answer some questions about possible negative outcomes of mindfulness, which to me, there are none, but I am open and receptive to anyone saying that there has been challenges, or when you sit, certain things come up for you, maybe strong anxiety. That's something that you will need to work through. And when you have a guide or a coach, we help you with different tools that you can use so that you can make your own experience better, right? If the breath isn't working for you, we suggest other things, right? And we hold the space for you. So if I can help you in any other way, let me know. Know that mindfulness is at its core extremely valuable and positive, and can really transform your life and the way you see things for all the better. That has been my experience, and for many other people that I've worked with and that I've seen throughout my life. I send you all my best wishes, and until next time, a big kiss. You know how to reach me. I'm at www.mindfulwellnessguide.com. You can add your name and email to my newsletter. I can send you emails and keep up with you and tell you what I'm offering. And you can Send me messages wherever you find this video, and send me comments and subscribe and all that good stuff. So have a beautiful day, and until next time, bye.